It's okay. Can you even bend it?
What's up, brethren? Before I get to that clip, I'll explain what I did there. I wanted to make this video about myself, actually, as weird as that sounds. So here's a little something about myself that some of you may or may not know. My name's Milo. I'm 27 years young. My favorite type of cake is tres leches. I love Zelda, and I also love lifting. I've been lifting for about 8 years. 4 of them in which I was consistent. My boy Lambs showed me around the gym back in 2009 or so when I used to have a band. Yes, I had a band. He showed me how to bench press, squat, curl the dumbbell, eat protein, and he gave me my first official bodybuilding meal: chicken breast and veggies with milk. Since then, I've drank milk religiously. It's pretty much my H2O. After 2 months or so, I don't know, either he got annoyed from training with a noob or he thought it was time to let me fly on my own. Whatever the case, after that, I continued lifting with my friend Alan. I stopped, lost motivation, got it back, stopped again, picked it up again. I started deadlifting about 5 years ago, I'd say. I taught myself how to deadlift. I learned from online videos. I overcame what the doctors told me, that I couldn't lift heavy. I snapped my back twice, went from deadlifting 4 plates to just the bar, squatting just the bar. People made fun of me, of course, compared me to a vegetable. Expected. Some were kidding, some were not. Did it bother me? Of course it did. I cried because it took me 10 minutes to turn my light on, because that's how long it took me to walk from my bed to the damn wall. Anyway, long story short, I committed to stretching every day, recovering as fast as I could. I dealt with sciatica, which threw me off balance for a couple of months, and I got back to lifting again. But I sacrificed my social life. I sacrificed a part of me to become something else, but I realized that that's what it took to pursue my goals, or at least that's what I told myself. So, does it bother me when people belittle my progress? Does it bother me when people say they've helped me in my journey? Does it bother me when people think I've taken steroids and that's the only reason why I look the way I look and lift what I'm able to right now? Nope. Because I don't blame them for not being a part of my life when I first started and not knowing what I've done. I mean, that's not their fault. I don't blame them for not being able to cope with or accept the fact that someone is capable of achieving the things I've achieved as an average Joe without the help of others or steroids. I mean, how can I? I know what it takes. I've done what it takes. But mostly I know how fucking hard it is to deform your body and defy its nature in order to build a measly 5 pounds of muscle. I know how fucking hard it is to motivate yourself to keep showing up to the gym year after year after year, getting home and eating the right foods to not let the 3 hours a day you spent at the gym not go to complete waste. I know how hard it is to say you're going to do something and end up annoying the ones close to you until they no longer believe in your resolve. I know the pain and frustration when you don't see the progress you want. Everyone knows that. But I know the pain when people shake their fucking head in disbelief when you say you're going to lift a certain weight. I know that pain. So why would I seek the shadow of someone else to make my ambitions a reality? I haven't even realized them yet. And it shows. You can tell. I don't think I'm lifting what I should be. I mean, there are 22-year-olds lifting 800 pounds. More than that. I'm 27 and I'm barely nearing the 6 plates. I can't even do the 6 plates yet. I'm pretty damn sure if someone had taught me how to deadlift or trained me or I had taken steroids, who knows, maybe the 8 years it took me to get here would have taken 5 years, maybe even 4. I would have bigger legs, my legs suck, I would have a bigger back, I would be a recognized athlete, but I'm not. I'm no one. Why? Because I've done this all on my own. But hey, if I'm missing someone, please feel free to disagree in the comment section below so I can apologize and give you credit for the blood I've left on the barbells and for helping me recover from my back injuries. I mean, by all means. So, that was that. Before I move on, that clip, it wasn't my deadlifting day. It was actually, I wanted to record accessories, pretty much like only deadlifting the bottom half of the deadlift while deadlifting. So not going completely up. So to work just on the leg parts, on the hamstrings, and not executing and not involving as soon as the lower back kicks in. I was just trying to do that, and so I obviously I tried to go as heavy as I could, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to deadlift the 6 plates. There comes a point where you get so motivated, you get that fire burning in you, that adrenaline, but that can only take you to a certain extent. Like, I knew in the back of my head that I wasn't going to be able to do that because, first of all, and this is no excuse, but I was sore as fuck. I had just done like heavy ass accessories. I don't know if I said on a video, but my back was all kinds of hurt. Not in a bad way. It was just like, it was so not ready to deadlift that, and I knew it. I just wanted to try it. That's why I was laughing. I even said, "Dude, you're not gonna lift this. You're not gonna do this." And but I tried it, and I was like, you know what? I may be able to lift it an inch, because I mean, I've deadlifted 545. It went up. You know, I obviously struggled, but it wasn't a grind or anything. So I was like, maybe I can lift it up, you know, one inch, and nothing. So knowing this, I went into that deadlift, and I tried to pick it up twice, and I wasn't able to move it. And I was okay with it. I was like, hey, you know what? I was talking to myself. It's like it's all mental. But then it hit me. And that's why I just, you know, sat there awkwardly. And it really did hit me. So that's why I decided to make this video. It's not to boast about my progress. It's not to condescend. But it's more to justify my social awkwardness, my mentality, my pride, my ambitions, and my character, and how it's changed over time. And like my social, everyone else, I'm pretty awkward when I lift. Like, I look like when I want to kill people, but I mean, it's just the way I am. And I've been making these videos hoping that my mentality and the way I see things and my social awkwardness can be of use to someone. Who knows? Maybe some people think that I'm an asshole because I ignore everyone. It's just it's my mentality. It's just the way I am. So hopefully someone sees something good in that. Who knows? But even though it doesn't look like it, this makes me smile, and it may well be about the only thing that makes me truly happy. So, catch y'all next time.